in this league.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Here's what I'll say, and I think you...
Watching Skip and Shannon Sharp. Red and black box, not the Fearless pack, but I guess it could be considered a part of the Fearless pack. It is the women's Air Jordan 1 High OG. And I'm burping and stuff. This is terrible. You know what? I hadn't seen this one yet, man. The quality on it is pretty good. Quality on it is really good. I can't even trip. Usually I have something, you know, negative to say, but I don't. I don't have anything negative to say. But it's this shoe with the faux snakeskin at the heel and on the collar. I'm going to do a close-up of this so you can make sure you get a chance to see it in detail. But let's hit most of the major points before I get off topic here. I'm a little bit stuttery. My bad. Once again, women's Air Jordan 1 High OG, CD0461-601. The SRP is $170. Because this shoe is going to be bootlegged, let me go ahead and give you the UPC. This is a size 8.5 in women's. The 8.5 UPC is 194-493-889-096. There's a 14 at the end. Now, let's do this real quick because we always want to make sure we're on point. If I'm checking for a fake, I'm going to go immediately pull my shoe insert out so I can look at my size tag that's on the inside here, and I'm going to read my UPC that's on the size tag to make sure that it matches up with my UPC that's on the box. 8.5 UPC is not going to be the same as any other size. So the UPC changes per size, but if you have an 8.5, your UPC should be the same as mine. So let's look here. We got the 2 zeros at the front. 194, 194, 493, 493, 889, 889, 096, 096. My UPC matches up. Now I'm going to do my second check, which is to look at the date on the size, the dates of production. And I'm going to give you those dates of production are 03, 04, 22, 04, 28, 20, 04, 28, 20. That second date of production. I'm going to look at my stamp that's on the inside of the box right here, and that stamp reads 20N, N, 20, 05, 26, 01B. Now those last three, 01B, I'll leave those out, and I'll go directly to 05, 26, 20. 05, 26, 20, it should be within a month. 05, 28, 20 is within 4 weeks, so the stamp was done within 4 weeks of that production date. So I'm like, yeah, you know what? This is all matching up pretty good. I'm happy about that. I feel my box. It's a little bit flimsy, but it's still sturdy. But that box is not solid and tough. And sometimes you'll get some Jordan boxes with the fakes that are real kind of solid. And that's just not the way that this box is. You know, same thing here. It's not very solid. It's just a good, you know, sturdy box. The paper has the white lines in it, and that's one more thing that I check. I'm going to pull this out because I want to make sure there's no sticker on the inside, and there isn't a sticker on the inside. But what I want to do after I've done those two things, there's this check that I've been doing lately with the ones, and I don't want this thing to fall down. But it's been this check where I put the shoe on a flat surface, right? And then I just kind of rock them because the ones have this kind of weird balance to them. But I've seen dudes that have fakes and those shoes sit perfectly on the ground. There's no rock. Now that's not a set in stone kind of check that I would do, but that's one of the things that I kind of look at a lot. You know, and I look at the heel and I look at the entire shoe. I also check my shoestring bags because if you look at those shoestrings, they're not completely tight and packed as usual, but the shoestrings are tight on those. Okay, so you got your red and white strings, and then you have your black strings on the inside. just to double check and make sure, the insole does not come out of this shoe. It's black and red. It does not come out of this shoe. This faux leather, there's no skin that you can flip up or anything. It's just a print. And the shape is molded onto the leather on this heel in black, right? And on the swoosh. Let's move this up close and do a close-up and knock this video out for you guys. I'm going to hold this up real quick just so I can make sure you get a shot of the bottom. And this is a much richer red than our typical, when we look around the wall, we look at all the different Jordan 1s that have released. It's a much different red than, you know, the Chicagos and the Bands and everything else. It's a much different red. It's not the same red. So let's get this close-up in and finish this up. I will put this box here just so you can look at the label for a second. I'm going to sit this down. All right, so we got our close-up going here. I'm going to throw those shoestrings over to the side. You look at the tongue. You see it's that kind of nylon satin look on the tongue. The tongue patch itself is not leather. It's not leather. I'm just making sure you see that. Let me move that out of the way because I really want you to get a good look at this leather on here. It's really, you know, it's fairly soft, but it's a pretty quality shoe from Jordan brand. I'm going to move that up, make sure you get a look at the heel, right, for the high. And I'm up at an angle, so if you guys are like, man, that shoe looks tall, I'm up here at an angle. I'm not level to the shoe, so I'm looking down on it. If it looks funny to you or looks taller, that's why. So what I will do is I'll collapse my tripod here and loosen that up and then come at the level so you guys can get a better look at it. And then I'll actually move it around. To the top. And then I'll move it back around here. And I'm going to end it with that shot right there, man. Hopefully that helps somebody. And I'll see you guys on the next one.